at the time, it doesn't feel like abuse until you realise later on that you're trapped, that everything is in your name.
It's this sense of helplessness that I can't even get my way out of this, that I have no autonomy.
You can see by how confident I am now, he was good at his job to make me not confident. Before I met my ex-partner, I was working in corporate and I worked as a finance manager for a medical marketing company, and money was something that I was good at.
I just started to re-establish myself as an independent, mother and woman when I met him. I usually wouldn't question him about how much things would cost, but he would always question me on what I'd spent.
If I said, there's not even enough money to feed the kids, and he'd say things like, that's my problem, why? If I was insistent, it would escalate to physical violence, which then put me in a whole different world of pain.
It wasn't even an option to ask him to take over the payments because I was so terrified of what would happen.
If I tried to, push back on some of the decisions, and it'd end up in an argument.
So when somebody really knows you and they know you intimately and they know what your core values are and your core beliefs are, it makes it very easy for them to attack them. Whether it was being accused of stealing money because that's what Aboriginals do, and trying to isolate me from the things that I valued the most. For me, my family and my culture are the most important things to me, and they were both attacked over and over again.
What I couldn't see at the time is he'd been breaking down my confidence for years. It didn't cross my mind that he was systematically trying to keep me underconfident and alone.
Having somebody attack your truth and having somebody attack the things that you hold closest make the external things really easy to manipulate.
You have this internal instinct where you know deep down, but because of all the gaslighting, because of all essentially brainwashing and breaking down of confidence, you really doubt that internal voice that is screaming at you going, you need to get out, this is wrong, this is violence.
Being asked questions that really make you question what you believe and make you doubt what you believe is where the gaslighting starts. It means that when it comes to things like bank accounts or when it comes to things like direct debit forms, why wouldn't I sign it?
He'd broken me down and actually made me think that I was a lunatic, I was useless, I was stupid.
And it's a really helpless feeling as an individual and a woman and a mother.
It really breaks you. It really gets you to a point where I almost didn't even know which way was up anymore.
And it's such a slow breakdown. I never stopped to think, but hey, wait a minute, I was doing quite well financially before I met you, and you weren't so much.
Shame and humiliation and feelings of hopelessness and helplessness. These are really common when you're experiencing financial abuse. It's really important to remember that this is not who you are. This is something that's been done to you, and there is support out there. You can start by contacting 1-800-RESPECT.